For cold storage, are you using several keys? Meaning, is there a maximum of dollars you store per key? Would $80,000 worth of crypto per key be too much on one key, especially in a bear market? I like the way you said that in a bear market, because you know Bitcoin can 3x. That 80 could become $250,000 very fast. And that's a good way to think forward. So I'm impressed on that. But remember, first rule of Bitcoin is you don't talk about Bitcoin. Other people say you only talk about Bitcoin, but you never talk about how much you have or whatever else. Just you make yourself a target. Next is the optimal number of wallets. And this is tricky. So I'm going to answer this in a bit of an esoteric manner. I like to manage risk in 10% layers, 10% baskets. It's always been the same way, from the very beginning, over 2 years in this channel, I talk about that 10%. But the real factor is here, the optimal number of cold storage wallets depends really on who you are, how much risk you want to take, how good your OPSEC is. That means how good you manage your IT, your security, your systems, your networks, your keys, your seed phrases, all that stuff, and your personal preference. But therefore, I do believe it's good to use multiple cold storage wallets to hold cryptocurrency, as it reduces the risk of something happening. I don't want a seed phrase to be lost or a key to blow up. Then I'll always have the seed phrase, but make sure you got backups in your backups. And make sure you keep everything very, very secure. Now, one idea, kind of drilling into your question and thinking out loud, is what you could do is have 3 cold storage wallets, each with a different level of security. So I call number 1 the Supermax, which is a Supermax prison in the United States. Is where they put the worst criminals, like heads of drug cartels and such, and mass murderers and stuff. Like, it's just absolutely nailed down security. That's where you put your biggest bag, which would be your worst criminal. As an analogy, it's probably a bad one, but hey, you'll remember. That's why I build these little stories in. That'll be your main bag. It could be, a big chunk of your holdings. And then a paper wallet for smaller bags, and a software wallet for smaller transactions. So I use all of the above. And ultimately, the optimal number of wallets is a personal decision. I can't tell you what to do, just like I cannot give you financial advice. But map it all out and try to think about low security prisons where they let you out at the weekend, to middle security prisons, to Supermax prisons. And the more security, the larger the holding. And then once, there's nothing wrong with having everything on one place as long as it's locked down.